Yo fam, welcome back to Holy Vibe Check, where we take Bible stories and flip them in ways you've never heard before. Today we're getting into Genesis 10 to 13, and trust me, it's about to be wild. We've got family drama, cities being built, and an ancient road trip that'll make your head spin. So grab your snacks and let's vibe through this epic story. After the flood, the world gets a major reboot. Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, are basically the founders of the new world. Shem's crew claims the Middle East, Ham's squad heads down to Africa, and Japheth's fam spreads out across Europe. It's like they're divvying up territories on an ancient map. But hold up, let's talk about Ham's kid Nimrod. This guy isn't just chillin', he's out here building empires. Babylon? Yeah, that's him. Nineveh? Him again. Nimrod's basically the first empire builder, flexing on everyone with cities popping up like Wi-Fi hotspots. Next thing you know, people are naming entire cities after him. He's like, y'all better not forget me. Nimrod's ambition is on a different level. Meanwhile, Shem's and Japheth's descendants are settling into their zones. Everyone's vibing in the same language. But, spoiler alert, things won't stay this smooth for long. They're spreading out, making moves, but don't get too comfy. Big changes are coming. The Tower of Babel is next, and trust me, things are about to go sideways real fast. So here's where things get interesting. Everyone's still speaking the same language, and they're feeling unstoppable. Somebody's like, yo, let's build a tower so tall it'll touch the sky. It's like they want to show off, flexing with their building skills. They're stacking bricks, making this thing higher and higher. The Tower of Babel is coming together, and the people are feeling like they're untouchable. But while they're showing off, God's watching like, y'all are doing way too much. Here's where the plot twist comes in. God steps in, and suddenly it's like the entire group project switches languages. 1 minute they're all chatting, and the next, no one understands a thing. It's like someone flipped a switch and everyone's lost in translation. Picture this. Someone's like, yo, pass me that brick. And the other dude's like, huh? Total chaos. The project falls apart, the tower doesn't get finished, and people scatter. That's how we got all the different languages today. Lesson learned. Don't try to flex too hard. This wasn't just about a tower though. They were trying to leave their mark. But God hit them with a reminder. No matter how tall you build, you're still not on his level. So, the Tower of Babel? Yeah, it didn't end well for them. Next up, Abraham enters the chat, and his story's about to take things to a new level. Alright fam, now we meet Abraham, the guy who's about to take faith to a whole new dimension. God pulls up and says, Abraham, pack your bags and leave everything behind. I'll show you where to go. And get this. Abraham doesn't even ask questions, he's just like, bet. He takes his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, and all their stuff. And they hit the road. No GPS, no map, just vibes. Then comes the big promise. God tells Abraham, I'm gonna make you the father of a great nation. Your descendants, more than the stars in the sky. That's a massive promise, but Abraham's like, say less. And he's all in. So they're road tripping through Canaan. And everywhere they stop, Abraham builds an altar to God. It's like he's leaving spiritual check-ins to make sure everything's still on track. Abraham's all about making sure God's watching over him while he's out here trusting the process. And let's not forget, God doesn't just promise land. He promises descendants that'll outnumber the stars. Pretty wild, considering Abraham and Sarah are old and still have no kids. But Abraham's got zero doubts. He's in this for the long haul. Abraham's not just wandering around either. He's on a mission, moving with purpose, trusting every step of the way. This is just the beginning of Abraham's epic journey, and trust me, the twists and turns are only going to get crazier from here. So, stick around. It's about to get real. But just when things are getting settled, a famine hits. So Abraham takes Sarah and dips to Egypt. But here's where it gets awkward. Abraham is scared the Pharaoh will see Sarah, think she's a total catch, and take him out to get to her. So he's like, let's say you're my sister. Yeah, that happens. Sure enough, Pharaoh takes Sarah into his palace. But when the truth comes out, Pharaoh's like, bro, why didn't you just say she was your wife? So Abraham and Sarah get kicked out, but hey, at least they're alive. Talk about a plot twist. After that awkward situation, they head back to Canaan. But now there's drama with Abraham's nephew Lot. Their flocks are too big, and the land can't support them both. It's starting to look like a family feud waiting to happen. Abraham's like, yo, Lot, let's not fight. You pick where you want to go, and I'll take whatever's left. Lot chooses the lush Jordan Valley, and Abraham stays in Canaan. No beef, just peace. After Lot moves on, God pulls up again and reminds Abraham, all this land, it's yours. One day your descendants will fill it. Abraham's starting to realize that this promise is bigger than he thought. So, Abraham sets up camp in Hebron, builds another altar, and waits for the next big moment. Lot's off living in Sodom, and that's going to be drama later, but for now, Abraham's vibing, trusting the promise. And that's just a taste of Abraham's journey, fam. If you want more, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't miss what happens next. There's way more epic drama, plot twists, and tests of faith coming up. Catch you in the next one.